Welcome back to the program. So no matter how good the model or structure of a business, in the end it all boils down to the product. And in this case, what does it taste like? Welcome back. Today we are talking about Thrive Farmers. And Bart Newman is here. He's the vice president of the company. It's an organization that puts you in direct contact with farmers who grow your coffee, a unique business approach. But of course, it cannot be successful without a good quality product. So you got to start with a coffee bean. And Bart, this is really interesting because you're taking this product from the farm and putting it on the table at someone's home, and people don't have to wonder where it's gone, or it doesn't go through middlemen. And these farmers really get the credit that they deserve for their product, right?
That's right.
And so you have a lot of different products here that you're going to talk about. Tell us what we're looking at and what the differences are.
Well, we have lots of great different products. Some of our boutique line of coffees, which is this kind of she, high-end, terrific balance of the best coffees in the entire world, to our heritage line of coffees, which are all specialty grade, which for those that are listening are the top 10% of all quality of cups made in the world. So the highest quality coffee, we take a lot of pride in making the best coffee and delivering the hard work of the farmers to consumers.
That's great. And so we're looking here at a couple of options here, the green bag and the red bag. And what's the difference here?
Well, this Tarrazú coffee is a great Costa Rican coffee. It's known for its bright acidity and just real balanced cup, and it's terrific. This Guatemalan coffee, for example, El Corazon, this is from Vitalino's farm. I was just there last week. A rich coffee, very flavorful, very well balanced as well. So coffee's like wine. Different people like different things, and we try to give lots of different offerings from different farms for people to have what they really want.
And Bart, you have to be a coffee connoisseur here because you're trying all these different coffees, right, from these farms and deciding what you want to obviously do business with as well. And so of all of these right here, are the tastes a little bit different? I know they're packaged differently.
Yes, they do. Some will have high citrus, caramel, light chocolate notes. Some will be more dark chocolate, cacao even. Some of even our African coffees will be more vegetal tasting, almost like cucumber, but almost tea-ish. So there's lots of different taste profiles that each of these coffees, because of where they're grown, the soils they're grown in, and then the way they're roasted, that'll bring out different flavor notes.
Yeah, you answered my question. I'm wondering, how do you get those differences in taste and flavor, so forth? It's all about where they're planted and where they grow and what type of soil you said. And
it's location, it's processing. So different coffees are processed different way to bring out different flavor notes. And then it's also the roasting that we do here in the U.S.
And I see a rainbow out there. Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
And so this is obviously an area where you would see the coffee beans being grown. And you know, there's this great interest right now about where is my food coming from? You know, with all of these stores and the organic fad that's going on, and now with coffee, you're obviously letting people know where the product comes from.
Adam, you're right. People want to know what's in their beverages and their food. They want to know where it comes from. They want to know who grows their food. And one of the reasons we put the faces of farmers on our bags is we as a company desire to connect consumers and great brands to the farmers that produce their coffee. I think I just mentioned I was down on Vitalino's farm in Guatemala just last week, and I can't explain to you how powerful it is to take a customer, in this case it was Chick-fil-A, to sit down with the farmers, some of the farmers that make their food. The farmers are incredibly honored that somebody would care to know who they are. And one of the first things they ask is, do you enjoy my coffee? They actually don't ever get to meet the people that they work so hard for, that they labor so passionately for, to see if they like what they do. And when they do, they say, thank you so much. What's interesting too is the humbleness of these people. So they say, you know, our doors are always open to you. They may be humble doors,
right? But
they're always open to you.
So I want to know where you get the product, and obviously your website, right? ThriveFarmers.com. You can order the product there.
Correct.
Is this in stores at this point in time? So any kind of a
Earth Fare grocery stores, which is an organic farm to table kind of specialized. Terrific.
Yeah,
now here in Atlanta, which is terrific. Also Cook's Warehouse here in Atlanta. You can get it, and then of course at every Chick-fil-A across the country.
I actually went into an Earth Fair recently, and they had a coffee stand. They were sampling, and now that you are sitting here talking to me, it's like a light bulb went off. I think I actually sampled.
You were sampling Thrive Farmers
because
coffee.
they had somebody there. Yeah,
That's
it was
right.
great, you know. And so you might get the chance to sample too if you go into one of the stores.
Absolutely, and Earth Fair and a lot of places, but Earth Fair obviously focuses on locally sourced, close connection to the producers in the area. So we love working with them and other great brands across this country, and specifically here in Atlanta. They're doing fantastic things.
Another question for you, Bart. Why are you all located here in Georgia? I know this is probably your hometown, so maybe that's why, or is it proximity as well?
Well, a couple of reasons. We were founded in Costa Rica, but to make this successful here in North America, we had to have a North American headquarters. Our founder, one of our founders, is from Georgia, and the other's from Atlanta, so it made sense from that perspective. But also, Atlanta there's some great things happening in coffee in Atlanta. We just had a trade show called Coffee Fest, which is highlighting what the great things going on in coffee, not only in Atlanta, but across the U.S. And a lot of social entrepreneurship is happening here in Atlanta with plywood people, with great brands like Habitat for Humanity, people from a nonprofit and a profit perspective, but people that want to make great products, but also do social good. So Atlanta was a natural home for us, and it's proven to be very, very beneficial to us trying to bring these products to the rest of the United States.
I love the smell of coffee. Do you have any that I can
I do.
smell?
We'll let you smell. This is from our Bloom line. This is
All right.
some of the greatest coffee in the entire world right
Wow.
there. Isn't it great?
It's like cleansed.
I
You know?
know.
I don't know if you can see, but they have the beans in here. But
You know, it's funny, Adam.
oh
I know
my
people
goodness,
that don't
can you
even,
just eat it like this?
You can. I know people that don't even drink coffee, but keep an open bag in their car just because they love the way it smells so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So we encourage them to drink it too.
Absolutely. Well, this is great. And so we're going to move into the kitchen here
Great.
after the next break, right?
That's correct.
And what? Just give a preview. What are we going to do in the kitchen? So I know what's coming here.
Amanda Lindley from our Coffee Excellence team is going to brew some coffee for us, tell you about the coffee, what the different tasting notes, and show you some kind of best practices for brewing. So that when you're at home and you want the greatest cup of coffee, you can do it there too.
Bart Newman, Thrive Farmers. Can't wait to move into the kitchen here next on the show. Great job. Hey, stay with us. Yep, you heard it right. We're going over to the kitchen. Taste what we've been talking about, the best part of the show. You want to be back for this. We're brewing up coffee for a little taste testing right here on Public Affairs on Peach, coming up after this short break.